by Jan Ryde and performed by Jon Hamm. A note to the listener. Dear listener, although we have never met, I already love you unconditionally. My purpose in this book is to offer you some new ideas about bringing more love, joy, peace, humility, gratitude, and abundance into the world. It is my great joy to share with you the story of a company whose name you might not recognize. We are a brand whose products are sold worldwide and which has existed for more than 170 years. Yet, in many ways, we have stayed under the radar when it comes to talking about ourselves. You could say that we like our products to do the talking for us. I recently realized that the time was right to explain our philosophy of life, our approach to business, and our thinking about how to create amazing products for amazing people. And so this book came into being. I began my career at Hästens after having been a doctoral candidate at the Linköping Institute of Technology. I was an associate professor teaching the normal business school curriculum. And then, over a period of time, God, or a higher power, call it what you will, made me aware of certain principles or laws of nature that weren't part of the traditional curriculum. It soon became clear that we at Hästens could apply these principles in our family business and achieve positive results. When I left the university to come to Hästens, the company founded by my grandfather's grandfather in 1852, our revenue, which is derived from selling beds to consumers via retail partners, was about 1.8 million Swedish kroner. I told myself I would write a book about the ideas I had been exposed to when we passed 1 billion Swedish kroner in revenue, which is just over 100 million in US dollars. I knew that when we reached this milestone, the time would be right to share with the world the principles I had been granted access to by that higher power. Since we recently reached that goal of 1 billion Swedish kroner in sales, now is that time. I don't think of the principles in these pages as scientific in nature, although perhaps they are. Instead, I think of them more as ingredients in a recipe. You might not expect to use these particular ingredients when managing a business enterprise, as they include love, joy, peace, gratitude, humility, mastery, abundance, and success. But when you put these ingredients into what you are creating, you get the same awesome results every time. It's like having a favorite recipe for chocolate cake. As long as you follow this recipe, you will always have wonderful chocolate cake coming out of the oven. And so it is with these principles. If you apply them, I promise you that the results will be fantastic. These principles work here at Hästens and have worked for the hundreds of businesses I have since had the privilege of coaching or guiding. These companies have grown seemingly effortlessly by following the recipe I am about to share with you. My aim is for you to enjoy the same wonderful benefits. Before I started to write this book, I wondered, who would believe that you can really run a business on love? That's why I waited until we had passed that billion kroner mark. There's something almost magical about a big round number like that. And now that we have crossed that threshold and have grown Hästens more than 50,000%, the timing has never been better. The intention of this book is to spread love, joy, peace, and abundance to serve, guide, and support humanity, so we may all have better lives, enjoy more love, experience more joy, and feel more peace. My purpose is not just to make your life better. My purpose is to make the entire world a better place. When love, joy, peace, and success are abundant, everything is easier. I know this sounds like a message that might have been written in the 1960s. It's certainly not the hard-nosed approach to commerce one often finds in traditional business books. But that's because we are not a traditional company. As you will discover in the following pages, we are a family business that started 6 generations ago, guided by the principles the higher power has shared with me. One of my favorite books is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. In the introduction to his book, Hill explains that there are secrets hidden in plain sight within every one of his book's chapters. If you find the secrets, success, abundance, and joy will be yours. You could say the same thing about this book. The secrets are right here, hidden in plain sight. I urge you, as you listen to each chapter, to uncover the step-by-step recipe that has worked for us and so many other businesses, and apply it in your personal life as well as your professional life. So more abundance, more love, more joy, more excitement, and more peace will be yours for the tasting. With love and gratitude, Jan Ryde, Köping, Sweden, September 2023.